So next up we've got a Sultai Ultimatum deck. So the idea with this is going to be to ramp up as quickly as we possibly can into our Ultimatum. And the Ultimatum is going to try and find a copy of Agent of Treachery, a copy of Coglet, and a copy of Thassa, which then gives the opponent a difficult choice as to what to give us. And then we get either we get both of these abilities, or we get Thassa to flicker one of these at the end of the turn and give us that ability again. So we've got lots of ramp. We've got Nissa to be able to help us with that as well. We're going to give this a go. We'll probably end up tweaking it, and we might end up doing something else with this, but this is where we're going to start anyway. So, is there any things I can make prettier? There are. Let's do it. So, don't you just love an arena bug? Yeah, agent. Cool, that's it. Right, let's go. This hand seems okay, not amazing, but opponent's playing Yorion, so they've got a big deck. So we're going to get to start with this, then Grazer, and then we get to Thassa and start blinking the Grazer, make sure we keep hitting land drops. I wonder if they're going to be some kind of pod deck or something with the Yorion. Like using... oh, what's the card called? I can't even remember what the thing's called. That's cool. Oh, I can't remember what the card's called. Never mind. As you were. Flicker this. And then we're going to put this into play. Hello, opponent. Okay, so just need one land to Agent, and then they'll probably just win the game between Agent and Thassa, so... Unfortunate that we drew the second Grazer here, but that's okay. I've yet to see anyone... That's the first time I've actually... Oh, it comes in untapped. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm assuming they're playing like a Prime... Not Prime Speaker, Zagana. Whatever the 2/4 that goes and sacrifices Vanifar, that's the one. Okay, so if we don't draw the land, then we just get to tap their Vanifar in their upkeep, so it stops them doing that. So. Because they can only do this as a sorcery, so it just stops them doing that. This card's sweet. I've got a Thassa of their own. Cool. We're gonna fuck out their Fibbletips, draw some cards. This is just rude. I would really liked if we could have got this Agent of Treachery in play by now, but Mothra. Sure. Flicker that so it makes 2 separate creatures. Yikes. Okay. Sure. This card seems very good. It's better than I was expecting it to be when I've seen people playing it, so. Ooh, Fiend Artisan was the other one I was thinking about earlier on. Right. Ultimatum's triple what? Triple green, so I actually want to find a green source because we don't have triple green yet. Quite like your Mothra. Take their Vanifar so they can't do any nonsense with it. Okay, we'll see what they're able to do from here. Kogla. Kogla will kill... I'm not sure what they'll kill actually, because if they kill Agent, then we get to bring it back as a Mothra. Like, whatever they do, we'll get to kill it. Bring it back as a Mothra. Unless they kill the Mothra. Obviously, that's how that works. Duh. The Fiend Artisan, sure. And now they'll get to fight something else. It's kind of gross. This is kind of what I wanted our deck to be doing, not theirs. We actually get to pod this Kogla into Agent of Treachery here. Give me that Kogla. And then I've got a human... Have I got a human? I have a human I can return to my hand for this. Oh, that's interesting. So let's blink the Agent. And we'll take Parcel Beast. Oh, Thas is online. How wonderful. So yeah, if we need to, we can return the Agent of Treachery to our hand with Kogla. Because we can return that. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Oh no, I missed it. I didn't realise I was clicking through that. My bad. That's annoying. So I should have picked the Agent of Treachery up with Kogla. I even talked about it and just clicked through it. Okay, back to stopping on their upkeep. I now don't have a... That was an inconvenient clicking through. I really could have done with 2 Agent of Treachery triggers there. But never mind. we will persist through. We should probably just pod these things off to try and get rid of some creatures out of our deck. We only have a Kogla, right? We're kind of low on things to tutor for, aren't we? I don't think we're winning this game now because of that mistake. I think picking up that Agent of Treachery would have been huge, and I think we're now just going to spend a lot of time not doing a whole lot here, and probably not being able to break through their board. Like, we're not going to be able to steal any of their stuff anymore, so I don't think we're going to be able to get through this wall of stuff. I don't have any humans left to be able to steal either. I don't have any other humans in my deck to be able to bounce this and like get more triggers, or to even just like start attacking and destroying stuff. If we don't draw a live one, I think we'll just concede and probably just put in more big things for us to do, and probably not quite as much ramp. Maybe we don't need the 4 mana ramp. 4 mana ramp's probably unnecessary. Yeah, okay, let's move on to the next one. I'm going to tweak this so that we've got slightly less. Not that we drew the 4 mana ramp, but if we take the 4 mana ramp out, then that gives us more stuff to be able to hit. So we just kind of ran out of gas there. So add in an extra 2 Koglas and an extra 2 agents. I want an extra facet as well, just so we've got that. But is there anything else that we can... Do we actually want any Cavaliers? Like, this Cavalier's not great in our deck, this one's not amazing. I don't think I want those. I think we can just go with this. Just cut down, then we've just got these as ramp. So we need to craft those, and we'll just go back into it. It's 0-1 with this one, but we've tweaked the deck, hopefully be a little bit more consistent. Yeah, this looks fine. This is a nice one. Sideline. This looks like the deck we were playing yesterday, which was awesome. Abzan Kahira deck. That had lions, it had some mutate creatures, and had Kahira. Just a bunch of really good 2-drops. Leaf Kindred and the 2/3 Death Touch Lifelink Mana Dork from War of the Spark as well. There's a lot of stuff to be able to do.
I will protect the virtue of this world. The land shall conquer you.
Alright, ultimatum off the top and we basically win the game. Cub Warden. Okay, that's quite good. Gives him lots of tokens. Okay, that's not... Why would you tap like that? Why would you tap like that? Just because this would leave a leftover mana. Because everything's a forest.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Auto tap is bad. Auto tap's real bad some of the time. It seems like they've made it worse with this set as well. Like I know they always end up changing stuff for each set release, and it seems to be worse again. I don't know why they keep tweaking it when it was perfectly fine before. Oof. Pump the other things for +2/+2. That's gross. It's... Don't think this is attacking though. Ultimatum off the top, please. That's not the ultimatum off the top. I think even with the ultimatum, I think would probably it becomes awkward with depending on what they do, but at least gives us a chance to get out of that. So yeah, it was just all ramp and nothing to do with it, but that's okay. That's how these kind of decks occasionally go. So. I don't like this purely because we've got 3 of our payoffs in opening hand already, so I'm going to keep this because I'm not going to 5, but it's awkward. It's another Kahita deck. Come on, opponent. What are we waiting for? The opponent mulligan? The opponent mulligan. Okay, so we've got stuff to ramp into, so just one bit of ramp would probably be pretty good. Gets us to Nissa. And then, yeah, so if we draw the Dryad, then we can play Nissa, then we'll be able to play Ultimatum the next turn. That'd be good. Dryad's definitely the best draw. Passa's not awful. Not great, but not awful. I'm guaranteed to draw a Grazer next turn, aren't I? come on, what's what we got with? Risen Reef, sure. This is really, really inconvenient now. Maybe I'm supposed to play Risen Reef. Risen Reef works better with Thassa. Gross. Really gross. Yeah, we could just put this package into our deck. That's maybe a better thing to try. Well, I mean, that's kind of not the right order, but, you know. Give me a land.
I protect that which cannot protect itself.
We're just dead at this point. Right, give this. Yeah, let's try the Risen Reefs and Leafkin Druids, and try that as a package instead, and see if that works better. And Leafkin. Let's cut 1, 2, 3 of those, and 1 of these. Let's run with that. Yeah, this is great. Growth Spiral into Risen Reef into that. Yeah, this is a much better looking hand because of that. So, because we've tweaked that, I think that should work a little bit better. I think Risen Reef makes the Thasses a bit better in the interim as well. Let's go Risen Reef here so we can try and hit the land. Perfect. Yeah, this looks better. So hopefully we just rip a land so we can Kogla. Okay, we'll just Nissa.
Together, we will prevail. Behold, nature's true power.
Okay, so we're going to try and make a lot of mana with our Kinnan and our Fairbar Elder here. Yep. Yep. Okay, so that's infinite mana. Yeah, okay. That's really inconvenient we didn't just draw the land to be able to Kogla them. Man, that was rough. Right. I think that certainly looked better, so let's just give it another bash with that. Come on. Somebody must be wanting to play. This sounds awkward. So this is a mulligan. Like, we've got double grazers, not great. Agents, not amazing in the opener. And we don't have blue, so... Now we've got blue. Hopefully we can find the forest. Or we could find a 7-drop, you know? Same thing. Yep. That's about how my day's going, with the exception of the Dimir flash deck, so... Yikes. Yeah, we died. Right, we'll give this one more go, and then it's getting canned. What else did I have built and ready? Okay, this looks like a competent hand, so if this doesn't get there, then nothing will. So Savai, so Mardu. Get to jam the Risen Reef next turn, then Leaf Kindred the following turn. Okay, double Leafkin next turn, sweet. Then that gives us enough mana to be able to go off with the things, so... Okay, don't mind that. Okay, really don't mind that as a set of draws there. So we can Nissa into Dryad into Kogla next turn. I'm not blocking here purely because I need to keep my 4 creatures for these Leaf Kindreds to trigger. So... Nissa.
We will not fail.
Cast Kogla. Fight the Tithe Taker. Shock in a land. Shock in a untap the breeding pool.
The land fights for us.
You can play out the Dryad, and we can Grazer to get this last land into play. We don't have any humans, so it didn't matter, sure. Okay. Alright. Waiting for another payoff. Ugh. Renota is such a house. Judy. Okay, Thas is a great draw.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Then we get to flicker the Risen Reef and start trying to find some more cards. Other message. And we've got 2 activations of Thassa, so can tap this so that we don't get the trigger from Winota. And then can just tap Winota. Next thing we're going to try is using Winota with Agent of Treachery in a Jeskai build and see how that can work. I saw somebody playing it with Raise the Alarm and with Vadrock as well, so that seems sweet. Yeah, sure. You got me.
The elements.
We are on the board. We won our game with this deck. Okay, right. We'll give this another bash. Like, that seemed a lot better. There's a lot more stuff going on, and that is even without drawing the ultimatums. So I leave ultimatums are still in the deck, right? We haven't seen them in a couple of games, so just want to check. Just want to check. Ultimatums are in the deck. Okay, we're fine. So there's 3 hours left of the event, and then the set goes live at 4 o'clock UK time, I think. So in about 5 hours from now, and that's when the full release is. So I'm on the play. We played against. This is the pod 4-color pod deck. That we played against earlier. Really would like some kind of other payoff pretty quickly. Like a Risen Reef would be excellent. Okay, not quite what we were looking for there, but sure. So we played. I think this was either the first or second game of this deck where we didn't quite have the right number of threats, and we lost just because we ran out of threats. So hopefully we can. Oh, they're going to pod this into something else, are they? I think I'm better off just tapping their stuff. Okay, Risen Reef's a good draw. We're giving them a turn to do what they want. So this means we're missing a green from casting the ultimatum, if we do draw it. Okay, sacrificing the goose for a 4-drop, what are they going to get? The Mothra, sure. So land drop is excellent. Oh, sacrificing the Fiend Artisan to get... Okay, yeah. Yeah, this goes infinite, right? Because they can get rid of this. So we've played a similar deck to this in the past, but we've played it with Nightmare Shepherd rather than Mothra. But Mothra is basically the same thing. So apart from you can't sacrifice these again, I guess it's the same as that for that reason. We have no actions, so we'll let them do their thing. So this is sacking a 4 for 5. I don't know what their win con is from here. So the win con of the previous deck was that we would be able to get Grey Merchants and use Grey Merchants to kill our opponent. But that doesn't seem to be what they're working towards here, so we'll see. They don't kill us here and they've just got a bunch of things out, then we get to steal their stuff if we hit a land, so I'm assuming this actually kills me, but and it's not just for a ridiculous amount of value. I thought it was just for value, okay. Well, please give me the land. Untapped land. So they have to kill Mothra before they can kill anything else. They can only pod for 4. So the Tulsimir doesn't kill the Mothra. Opponent's deck's really sweet. Definitely really sweet. I'm surprised they don't have an infinite combo when they get the Vannifar going like we did in the previous deck that we played. Because the whole point of doing that kind of combo is to then not just doing it for value like they were there. They are just listening. Okay, they're just killing the Mothra by blinking the Tulsimir again. Sure. That makes sense. Prison Reef's a nice pickup. Triggers. So we're going to attack with this, and then we're going to pod our Grazer into our Elite Grid and get some more triggers. I'm going to steal their Fiend Artisan. I would really like to pod into my big things that I can. Biogenic ooze, sure. Blinking the Tulsimir means my agent's going away, which is sad. Okay, so we found a Kogla. So Kogla can fight the ooze. We can then Vanifar the Kogla into the agent. The agent can steal. Guess I'm just interested in start taking their lands. We can then Fiend Artisan for 3. Okay. Sure. Sweet. Okay, we got another one there. Right, we'll do one more and then we will call it a day. I think we've at least found that there is... We've made the deck better by putting in the Risen Reef package. That's certainly improved it. I think the next thing we want to try and do is build this Jeskai Winota deck. So let me have a quick Google and see what we can find. I'm going to give this a bash on the play. I think that if we can hit the land drop, we are favourites. So. Okay, that was unfortunate. Not expecting a spell to resolve for a while, so as long as we keep hitting land drops, we'll be fine. Okay, that's the Wisp, so just some kind of flash deck. Cool. I need the other green for Kogla and Ultimatum, so we're just going to get that now. If this doesn't resolve, we're just going to keep them off, methinks. Okay, that's fine. If Thassa gets in, then that's a start. Okay, they've got the stuff. So. Right, let's call it a day on this one, and we'll try and build the Winota deck that we were talking about. So, this deck, there's an interesting concept to it that we didn't actually get to cast the Ultimatum at any point, but the idea is that you cast Ultimatum, you give your opponent the choice of Agent of Treachery, Kogla, and Thassa. At that point, they have to give you at least 2 of these. So if they give you Kogla and Agent, then you get to kill a creature, steal a permanent. If they give you Thassa in either of these, you get to do these abilities twice, which is obviously very good. And we tweaked it around from the ramp package that we had. I think this is much better suited. Risen Reef works much better with the Thassa. It might be correct to have Cavalier of Thorns in here as well, just to give you a little bit more game there. Maybe not have the Grazers, so you have less dead draws. Maybe it should have more lands. I mean, it is only 26 lands in here. Maybe it should be cutting some of the Grazers to play some extra actual lands. But the deck's interesting, so I'll leave the deck list up in the YouTube archive so you can check it out.